I've encountered river stingrays before, 1,000 miles up the Amazon. Here they're known as wish-you-were-dead fish because of their agonizingly painful sting. But these stingrays are relatively small. The thought of a 16-footer sends a real shiver down my spine. These are some examples of the wounds caused by marine stingrays, and typically what you're talking about is a very deep puncture wound, normally to the foot or the lower leg, but sometimes higher up. And the people generally talk about this as being extremely painful. And as well as the actual immediate wound, you have this very long-lasting effect of, tissue necrosis. I mean, it's just a very painful, messy wound. This is the barb from a stingray, actually quite a small one, but you can get the general idea. The barb sits on top of the tail, and what it does, it whips it over its back, a bit like a scorpion, or it can also whip it round to either side. And, looking at this, you can just see just how wickedly sharp that point is. The second thing is you've got these grooves running underneath, and that is for delivering the venom from the gland at the base here, but also for making it a more efficient stabbing weapon. You'll see exactly the same thing on a bayonet or a combat knife. And the third thing, looking closely at this, you can see these serrations along the edge here. And what that does, it works on the same principle as an arrowhead. It goes in very cleanly, but, it's going to make a real mess when you pull it out. Imagine being stabbed by a large steak knife, only this one's smeared with poison and it really shreds your flesh when it comes out. Yeah. I've heard that the giant freshwater stingray has a barb that is 8 inches long, which is a really sobering thought. I'm quite curious to have a look at one of those, hopefully not too close, and it's certainly not something I want to bring back as a souvenir in my leg.